Listen, when I tell y'all it's just me, this is what I mean. Y'all see me trying to figure this out. Gotta invest in a new. That's what it's giving. Because, well, it wants to do is show the lean. Like, seriously, what's really going on? Yo. Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Jumped out of bed. Felt like this is like real close. Are we this? I mean, I guess this is all right, right? Made me some breakfast. Toast. 2 scrambled eggs. Great. Listen. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Ashley Moniique, the host of Too Authentic Podcast. The podcast that's always keeping it real, keeping it raw, and too authentic. Each episode, we striving to be our best selves authentically while learning, growing, and healing together. Let's talk about it. Hey besties, how you been? What's going on? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for listening. If you are a new bestie, welcome to the family. Happy to have you. How y'all been? What's been going on? These last 2 weeks been a little, the world, life has been real crazy. So I hope this episode can calm a little craziness, can calm a little, nerves, calm your nervous system. I hope you can get that out of this episode because it's a lot going on and it's keeping a lot of people on edge right now. It's really, let me get rid of this. That's rude. It's a little ghetto too. I don't need to be up here all in your face. But yeah, it's been a little wild out here in the world, like the real world, not just social media world, like real life. So yeah, anyways, did y'all go and listen to the last episode? A hug for the strong friend. I hope you felt embraced. I hope you felt seen. I hope you felt heard. I hope you feel understood. You are not alone. Remember, it's okay. You don't have to be strong all the time. You can ask someone for help. You can lean on us. We're here for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you know a strong friend that needs to relax and release, send that to them. You know where we at. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. Go ahead, check us out and see what's going on over there, okay? Hey. Let me just say, your girl, I done went viral off of this Cardi B clip, okay? We at almost 500K since I last checked before I got on here. And it's crazy. So I've gained a couple hundred followers. Hey, y'all. And I know y'all probably like, girl, you only have 400. That's still something to me. Okay? That is something to me. So we're going to celebrate the small wins because that's what we talked about a few episodes back too, if you remember. We celebrate the small wins and clap for yourself because not everybody's going to clap for you. Okay? So let me just clap it up for myself, okay? Because I'm celebrating the small wins. I'm taking it for what it is, building it brick by brick, slowly but surely and authentically. I'm in no rush. What's for me will be for me, okay? So, but Cardi B then dropped her album this past Friday. I have not listened to it. I've only listened to one full song, and that is the one with her and Kaylani, and it is titled Safe. And I have to give it to her. It's cute. I see what she was doing lyrically. It's Cardi B. So that, when Kalani get on the track, she always gonna bust down and put her thing on it. So it was cute. This wasn't their first collab together. So I can say I really enjoyed that. Because what woman doesn't want to feel safe? So I applaud her on that one. That was cute, real cute. But I did not as well watch the full interview with her and Auntie Gayle King, but I did see a few clips that have been rolling around my feed, and one in particular popped up, and I just had to put my hand to my head and shake my head and just be like, Cardi, come on. For real? Is this what we're doing? Cardi done fell for the okie doke, y'all. I'm gonna insert the clip, let y'all see. But most of y'all know what y'all talking about. Because if you follow me, you done seen it. They done ran it up.
Like one time he just told me, it was like, let me heal you. Give me a chance for me to heal you. And it's like, okay.
He said, let me heal you.
Mm-hmm.
And they eating her up in the comments too. My take on it, y'all know I'm funny. I'm a laugh. I'm a kiki. So it was, my point of view is me talking to my bestie, knowing I'm delusional and I wasn't supposed to take it this far. But it's the clip of Cardi talking about he told her, let me heal you. Let me heal you. What? Now, Cardi, I know you just breaking up with Offset and y'all still legally married, but you let another man come in and tell you let him heal you, and then you pregnant. You took it too far now. You took it too far. You was not supposed to do all that. I'm all for you being outside, have a little fun, and shake a little tail feather. But you was not supposed to take it that far. Being as someone who was in a long-term relationship with the father of my kids, I have yet to really indulge myself into any full-blown relationship again. I just don't feel like I have it in me to go down that route again, because I feel like once I do that, the next person, we doing this thing for life. It ain't no we breaking up, we taking a break, we getting divorced, you leave me with a baby, I get stuck with a baby, we having a baby, we didn't really want the baby, but no, we ain't doing none of that. Actually taking time to really look at the situation, evaluate the situation, look at myself, evaluate myself. I went to therapy. I haven't been back in a while. Maybe I do think about going back to that. But I've never just been so quick to just be like, boom, boom, let me get in a relationship with somebody else. That's, when did you have time? You went from wife to girlfriend to baby mama instantly. When is the time that you took for yourself? And I think we need to address that sometimes, because they love to say the quickest way to get over somebody is to get under somebody new. Yeah, that's cute and all, but what is that really doing for us in the long run? What is that example that we're setting for our daughters, for our cousins, for our sisters, whoever's watching us? Because no matter how much we like to say, oh, celebrities are not role models. Yes, that is true, but you never know who's watching you. Y'all out here, and let's keep it a bug, y'all out here talking about, oh, congratulations, that's cute, yada, 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 yada. It's not. Oh, well, she got the money. Okay, that's good. But like realistically, real life, like that's not cute at all. Nothing about that is cute because you just you just jumping from one ship to the next ship and you still got ties to the last boat. Can't keep tugging one boat to the next boat. Like you just tugging along, tugging along, tugging along. Like we have to be honest that we got to stop jumping into one situation after another, after another. People need to really learn how to be alone. If you can't be alone, you can't be with nobody. For real, for real. And again, I'm not out here judging Cardi. I'm not out here saying like she a bad mom or whatever the case may be. But when someone is being praised for these actions, when in reality behind closed doors, y'all will judge y'all cousins, y'all will judge y'all aunties, even talk about y'all mamas, what makes it any different? I mean, y'all, we can't be cherry picking what's cute and what's not. Because why are we having multiple babies and multiple baby daddies? Granted, she was married to the first one. But if I was to do something like that, I'd get talked about. Hell, I got talked about when I was having the second baby and probably the first one. But listen, they talked about Jesus, so what difference does it make? But these are the things that come up, and it's like, yeah, I don't agree with y'all. Not on this one, especially when y'all all out here talking about, ooh, Offset upset, Offset upset, she flexing. No, that's not a real flex. Because I will have to tell my homegirl, like, girl, I'm not telling you not keep your baby. Again, not judging you in that way. And I'm not even all up in your womb. I'm just saying, realistically, can't nobody heal you but you and God. You got to put the work in. You have to take the time to really look into yourself and be like, well, why didn't this last situation work? What did I contribute to the situation? Going forward, what can I do in these situations and how can I spot bad situations out early? You know? Like, I'm all for you living in your truth and being honest and everything, and that's good, but truthfully, that's it's not okay morally, and we know that. But again, we pick and choose what we accept to be okay and who is accepted by. Because for this very same thing, social media was dragging Summer Walker. Right? Social media was dragging Summer Walker for having kids again with the next man that she got with after London on the track. But I'm gonna come back to that because you know there's more behind that than just that. You know what I'm saying? Healing doesn't look the same for everybody. So while yes, you out here having fun, going outside, dating and dibbling and dabbling, do it safely. Now, while you doing all that, you still have to put in the proper work of recognizing who you are, who you were, and where you're getting ready to go into in your new season when you have just finished dating. I've never been married, so I can't really speak for that. But I would assume it would be the same thing, breaking up one situation and going to the next. You have to mentally prepare yourself unless you just didn't give a damn about that situation at all. Yeah, you can be fed up, you could be over a situation, but I think you gotta you people just be out here doing stuff for the plot. Sometimes the plot thickens and you stuck. Cause I'm pretty sure this was not on her radar. That's why she making light of the, hey Shirley, this is Barbara. You gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes. Cause really it's not ideal. And then it kills me because we've been looking at her and saying this, oh, she pregnant, she pregnant, she pregnant. Yeah, we knew that. But to get mad at someone for asking, maybe because you was under a lot of stress, but the way you handled that, there's got to be better ways too. Cause you know that somebody peeped your truth already, cause you couldn't hide that. It wasn't hideable at all. Goodness gracious. People want to be healed overnight, and it's not an overnight thing. It's not oh, forget him, forget her. I'm over this. I'm outside. Woo. Healing isn't a 6-month spa retreat. It's small, consistent daily choices, okay? Repeat after me. My healing belongs to me, and I protect it daily. You know, my own personal journey, sometimes, the healing was ugly. And it wasn't every day getting up, talking to God. It wasn't every day going to therapy twice a week. Some days it was really just you crying, hurting, had to drag yourself getting out of bed to get up to take care of the kids, to get up to go to work. It's not putting your best foot forward, but you just literally going through the day-to-day motions just so you can get by. It's days that you're not even really knowing who you are, and you like, wow, what's going on? You on autopilot. But then you have to make a choice to be like, I don't like this. I don't like how this feels. But I know what I deserve and I know what I'm worth. So I'm not going to keep myself down in this pit, but I'm going to pull myself up. But that comes back to having your community and not just somebody who you can call, go see a man about a horse or go see a woman about a cat. So we can't always use that as healing. Yeah, it's nice every now and then. Okay, cool. But what about when that fades away? Because let me heal you. Yeah, it sounds good. He was talking about some sexual healing. Sexual healing. Because that's all that was right there. Because now look at you. Now look at you. But again, healing doesn't look the same for everybody. So hey, maybe that's part of the journey for her. But I'm not even complaining like, oh, she can't take care of the kids. Because we know that. We know that. Sometimes in these, being outside and hanging out here and doing this, sometimes the lines start getting blurred and you're like, oh shoot, what's going on? You having too much fun and then you forget about the consequences and now you stuck. Been there, done that. Now you like, uh-oh. You like, oh Lord, how did I get here? How did I get here? Because I would have to probably say that's probably what happened in terms with me and my kids' dad. That would probably be the way we kind of met, but not really met because I had met him before that. But then once the ball started rolling, it was like, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, type of deal. And you're like, how did we end up here? Wow, we're here. It went from on the roller coaster to, oh my gosh, fasten your seatbelt and make sure the car seat is buckled in. Like that was crazy. Cause sometimes it's like, wow, this feels good, but just whatever feels good doesn't always mean it's right. Sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, hold up. Am I supposed to be in this like this? Am I supposed to be doing this like this? Because sometimes we catch it too late and now we stuck. 18 years got you for 18 years. It be like that. Then you have to also ask yourself, is this fun? Is this healthy? Are we really being safe in all aspects, mentally, emotionally? Like, what am I doing? Am I just doing this because I'm still hurt from this? Or am I doing this because, you know what? I think this person genuinely cares about me, but also cares enough to know that, okay, hold up. She's been through some stuff. So me too, as a person on this other end of the stick or the relationship, I got to make sure she right. And you got to make sure you're really dealing with somebody who does care about that, because you could just be outside with anybody and they not even give a damn. And y'all know who and what I'm talking about. You know when you just outside with somebody and they don't care. No, we can't be doing that. And then you have to really think like, is this really something I want for my future self? Is this really long term, or is this just a little while? I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. Like, you really got to ask yourself that. But the good time also got to be a safe time. Hello. You know, can't just be clouding the waters and, moving boundaries and just, You really got to stop and pause and really do the work and be like, hey, what is this doing for me? And how is this going to help me? Because we really got to stop just jumping into stuff, because it be feeling good sometimes. It be feeling real good. You be like, oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Be so delusional. Just be dumb. About as dumb as a box of rocks. Completely. Everybody being so excited about her having this baby, it just brings me back to how people was judging Summer Walker real bad. Why did she get so much flack when she left London on the track, got pregnant with twins? Why did she get so much flack? When Cardi's on baby number 4, granted 3 were from her husband, Summer's never been married. But why did y'all give Summer so much flack? Now y'all know. Y'all like to pick and choose who can do what and who can't do what. It was giving a little colorism. You know what I'm saying? It was giving, oh, Summer can't do that, but Cardi can. I don't like that. Y'all gotta stop doing that type of stuff. Y'all gotta stop picking and choosing who can live their life how they live in their life. Would I choose to live my life the way either one of them have? No, but I've learned my own lessons in different ways. It didn't take me 2 baby daddies. That's all I'm saying. Not judging, but everybody learns on their own time. Everybody deals with what they're doing. But I just feel like everybody needs to keep the same energy for everybody. Because again, y'all would judge your cousin with 6 kids with 8 baby daddies and who's married to her second husband. Y'all would dog walk her. Y'all would stop talking to her. Y'all would be talking about her. Y'all wouldn't invite her nowhere, and y'all wouldn't even want nothing to do with her kids if this was the situation. And y'all know it. So we just, as a culture, as women, especially Black women, we really got to do better with that. And sometimes we got to stop judging and say, what is she going through? How can I help her on this journey? Because if you're really not going to be an asset to the situation, don't even sit here and talk about nobody. Because hell, some of y'all mamas did the same thing. Hello. Some of y'all siblings, none of y'all got the same daddy. Come on. Let's stop the judging. It's not cool at all. And just because a person has money, it doesn't mean that they're a good parent. Can we talk about that? She got the money, she could do it. He got the money, the baby will be taken care of. Is that all that it's come down to when it comes to having kids now, too? Oh, we got the money. Because even I was just telling somebody this, too, the other day. These influencers, they be humping. They 3rd, 4th, 5th baby. I'm like, that them YouTube checks must be good. Them influencer checks, y'all over there real happy. Like, they just pop, 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 pop. Like, good Lord. I mean, speaking from my own personal experiences, I have to disagree with just because you have money, your children are taken care of. Because, parents love to be like, well, I was providing for you. Yeah, that's it. Monetary, the lights, the waters, the necessities. But what about the emotional needs that I needed? What about the mental health that I might have needed from you? Because yes, while you was paying the bills or doing this or doing that, I needed more from you as a parent. don't want to talk about that either, right? Because it's easy for anybody to drop the kid off, leave it with your mama, go on tour 6 months, see the kids maybe once or twice a month for 2 hours, and leave and be gone. Because that's not really how real life goes in the real world with real moms, with regular jobs. Like, that's just not how it goes. And it sucks that God will glorify certain things, but then look down on the mom that's really trying to figure out a way for her and her kids. Oh, she don't never got the kids. She's always at work. She's trying to figure it out. But I can tell you this, that mama gonna make sure she's showing up to all them football games. She's at all the cheer practices, the basketball games, every parent-teacher conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop just thinking that it's all about the money when it's really not. But we gonna talk about that on another episode too, because that's some real stuff too. Parents, especially my generation, our parents, they love to be like, oh, I was providing for you. That's about it to an extent. But hey, right? It's crazy because the red flags be looking like Six Flags sometimes. And sometimes it'll get you. It be looking so good. You'll be ready to ride all the rides. You'll be ready to just enjoy all of it. Not a care in the world. Flip you, dip you, twist you, Six Flags you. And then after it be some craziness, now you be like, oh, I saw that. I should have paid attention to that. That was the same thing that such and so did to me. Why didn't I see that? Because it came in a different packaging, but it was the same package as the last package. You was just too blinded and wanted to see something else. You didn't even realize you ordered the same order. It's just got a different bow on it. Different wrapper, same package. Come on. You seen that last time and last due, but you sat up here because this one got a little bit more money and just tried to brush it off. Or because this one got a platform and you thought, oh, he gonna be different, yada, 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 yada. No, ma'am, not at all. You knew that wasn't right from the jump. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing and you gotta really want to protect your heart in this healing because you are tender right now, sister. You are healing, you are wide open, you are vulnerable, and the vultures are out. You cannot be letting them catch you slipping. You cannot let somebody trick you out your spot during this healing journey because this is the part where they be like, doo-doo, gotcha. And now your whole healing journey messed up. Slipping, falling, I can't get up. Slipping, falling, I can't get up. Like you gotta see them and pay attention. I am worthy of love that doesn't cost me peace, right? Soon as something makes you feel a way that you felt in the past, cut it off at the knees. We're not sticking around for that foolishness no more, especially when we want better, right? Because when you know better, you gotta do better. You gotta own the lessons and have no shame in it. Yes, these things happen. Yes, these things hurt. But through that hurt, we're going to heal. Through that hurt, we're going to grow. But we can't be out here letting these men tell us, let me heal you and falling for it. No. It was cute. It sounded real cute. I know she was just giggling. And Gayle talking about, he said, let me heal you. Auntie was real shady with that. It was the cause what? That she already know where this is going. Just like you know, just like I know. Like we know where this is headed. And I hate this for her. But I love this for her at the same time. Because you know what? She She's really having a ball right now. Now, when the ball slow down, yeah, when the rubber meets the road, when you actually have 4 kids, that's crazy. Cause I got 2 and it feels like I have 6 and it's just me. And even with that, I don't even have a fear. I know there's some PTSD behind being a mom to these kids. Like I just can't see myself putting myself back in a situation like that ever again. Like I'm so fearful of being left with a baby ever again. Like no, I'm cool. Like I don't even want that on me ever. Like I would lose my mind because being a mom is not for the weak. This is like real ghetto over here. Like this hood is ghetto. Shots fired every 2 minutes. Bang, bang, shoot them up. Like you gotta come prepared. And there's no preparation for this. Like, and then you trying to mother and heal. Like you showing up for yourself, but you gotta show up for these kids too. Because if you ain't no good for yourself in the healing journey, you are no good for your children. And that's the main thing. You have to be able to still show up every day for the kids, even when you're on these journeys. You don't get to take the day off and say, oh, I can't deal with y'all, my heart broke. Oh, I can't deal with y'all, this is going on. No, I still have to get up and be y'all mama and still figure out how the hell I'm going to make it through the day. Even before coming over here, I'm sitting here getting ready, combing my hair. Janae's song come on. And I just start crying. Even when you think you're fully healed or whatever, the grief still creeps up on you. I still hurt from the situation, and that's and it's probably a hurt I will probably always feel, but it's just like, damn, this nigga did a wonder on me. He really did a number on me. But I still choose to show up every day for myself because I know my worth. And that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But the healing in it was he couldn't heal me. No matter how many times we tried to go back into the situation and try to make it work, but never changed anything. Or even when I would try and talk to somebody else. And no, that's not how the healing was happening. I had to go through a phase of isolation. I had to go a phase of who am I? Figure this out. Don't like myself. God, why is this happening? I don't understand. Why me? Even sometimes now I'll be like, wow, this really happened. And even with him having a new baby, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Born Hill, for real. This is crazy. For real. This is crazy. You gotta choose you at the end of the day. As I said before, healing is an everyday thing, but it's not an everyday thing. And healing is not linear. Healing does not look the same for you, her, me, them, they. It does not. It's everybody's journey for themselves. I just pray when we're on these journeys of healing that, again, you got to give yourself grace. You got to give yourself grace. You got to give yourself time. But you also got to pay attention and be like, okay, I've been here before. Because you remember I told y'all, you will get the same lesson over and over and over again until you pass that lesson. And that lesson is going to come in different many forms. It might be an NFL player. It might be a podcast nigga. It might be the professor over there until you learn the lesson. You got to heal yourself first, for real. If you see me slipping, pull me aside. We need accountability because sometimes your homegirl gonna know you in La La Land before you do. She gonna be like, look at her, damn. Look at her, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Like, girl, bring it back. Bring it back. I want you to have fun, sis. We're doing it for the plot, but don't let the plot thicken. Heal yourself first. That's your mind, your body. Recoup. And let's not just be out here just all willy-nilly in it. You know, your body, your choice, all of those great things. But I want you to be smart about it. I want you to be safe about it. Especially with so much stuff that's going on right now. We can't afford to have no slip-ups. We can't afford to say, oops. Because then we got to roll with the punches. And then we got to figure out how we got to make this work. I want the best for all of us. I want us all to just grow and heal and learn together. But I want us to do it smart. We're not judging anybody over here because this is a safe space. But we're going to call a spade over here. I want us to keep it real, keep it raw. This is too authentic. Y'all know how I am and how I'm going to come about it. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I have to disagree with y'all out here in the world. This is not okay. Because if Offset was having another baby right now, yes, he cheated, he did all that, but we'd really be dog walking him right now. We got to stop the double standards. We got to stop making the same mistakes. And just because our grandmothers had 11 kids and did this and made it look good doesn't mean we have to do it, because we know at the end of the day, it wasn't always easy. Grandma probably didn't have a choice because all they did back then was lay down, and all she had to do was lay there and make a baby and take care of the house. Even if she was going out into the field and come for 2 hours and coming back home, it was still a lot of work. And think about what you're doing to the other children when you're doing that. Think about the time that's being taken away or the burden that's being put onto the older children. That's not always fair either. You know, I've had somebody tell me, well, the Bible says, you know, we're supposed to multiply and be fruitful. Yeah, but he also said that have common sense too, right? Come on, let's be smart about this. I'm here for a good time too. I'm definitely down because I like to have my good times too. You know what I'm saying? I like to go see a man about a horse every now and then if I can, you know. I'm not judging, but I'm also going to be safe about it, you know? If I go see a woman about a cat and I want to make that thing purr, it's my business, but I'm going to be safe about it. Me personally, I cannot afford any more slip-ups. I'm pretty sure there's still reasons why I have not committed myself to a relationship, but I'm not out here in all these situationships either. Like, I really just stick to myself. Because I had a weird encounter anyways that I got to tell y'all about, but this ain't the episode for that, because baby, that was crazy and mind blown, but I also saw some red flags in that, and I said, oh, no. This is not good for me, and this is not going to be healthy for my children. So I was so glad I was able to remove myself from that, because I cannot have that distracting me on this journey that I'm on, okay? But y'all know what's going on, okay? We gonna do better, and we gonna do this together, and we're gonna hold each other accountable. Because at the end of the day, we're not letting anybody dictate what our healing is and what it looks like. Make sure today you do a little act of self-care for yourself today. Y'all know I love some self-care. Go soak in the tub. Go pour you a glass of wine. Go buy you some flowers. Go sit at the bar, have you a drink, whatever you need to do. Whatever self-care looks like for you today, I want you to do that and enjoy it. Lead them kids, drop them kids off. I don't know. Repeat after me. I am the architect of my healing. God guides me, but I choose the steps. I like that one. Now, I want to tell y'all the book club is out. Go sign up right now on the Bookem app. Stop playing with me. We're going to get into this book, All About Love by Bell Hooks. I'm excited. I'm getting ready to start that. Y'all know I got Chris Brown coming up next week. I think, next week. So that's. Let me take you down. Because Kayla did that. Kayla understood the assignment. Sis, you understood the assignment, and I love that for you. because I probably watched it like a million times. And I love that for you. Overly love that for you. Can't wait for my turn. What else? Make sure y'all are tapped in, you know, where y'all can listen. Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple. Yes, go listen, go press play, tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, don't forget, y'all can send in emails. I will link that down at the bottom for y'all as well. And just, you know, continue to be you. Remember, you the shit, you the bomb. You's a motherfucking problem. Okay, you's a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? I'm proud of you, okay? That's another thing. Keep your head up. Have a great week. Remember, this is too authentic. Always keep it real, keep it raw, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.